first is Spaceman from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Valkyrie from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, Spaceman. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light red trunks trimmed with white, Valkyrie.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That punch lands. Caught him with a left hook. That counter shot lands. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, don't wait to load up.
You rhythm back and go again. Get your mind back on the job.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Here we go. It's round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab was blocked. Straight right just misses. They exchanged punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. He blocks the jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. The jab's working nice.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
Focus. Don't let back into the fight. Great round. So just...
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That time counter shot. Close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
around. Get out there and switch on. Get this
smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He worked.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice defense on that right hook. That hook doesn't score. comes away. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Good defense on that right hook. They stop the hook there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Finland, wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Belarus, wearing the cyan trunks with blue trim, Lightning Hands.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I'm so giddy, so excited.
Right.
The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice defense on that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Blocks that left hook. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. For what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Not when you go out there. Just take the round off.
On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That hook doesn't score. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Back in the fight. Great round. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Come back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Two body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Just keep them on the end of that jab and you're getting your time.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook's blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Let's just keep doing what you're doing. Gaps will appear.
Listen, you've switched off what you're doing. I need you to go back.
Anything. Don't give him no free shot.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job blocking the left hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter. It's all always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the guns took him out.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left uppercut doesn't score. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And down goes ice cold. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
United States of America. Up against them, Magnitude from Albania.
It'll be ding-ding from first start. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks with red trim, the Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner from Albania. Wearing the red trunks with gray trim, Magnitude.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Swinging big and missing, and Magnitude goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
One punch could change everything in this battle. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
These two fighters are made for one another. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
It's too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just what are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the... Keep smart. You were thinking you were smart, then you win this round. You had everything in the bag, now you've let him back into it. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you're doing. Good work.
Here we go, it's round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That right hand cannot find a home. And down goes Magnitude. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. There's a counter shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Have you got complacent? Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
And there's the bell for round three. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And Magnitude can't take any more. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you continue.
will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It's happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time he throws a punch, will the referee step in? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
Final 10 seconds, and down goes Magnitude. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your glove.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
What was that? What are you doing?
Here we go to the fourth round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with the hook. There's a counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Right hook just missed. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
At the WBC Arena, my name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Unbreakable. Up against them, Freight Train. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. Lots of boxing skill required to succeed at this weight class, but you have to have knockout power, too.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt.
First up, Unbreakable from the United States of America. they'll be facing Freight Train from France.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, Unbreakable. Fighting out of the blue corner, from France, wearing the light purple trunks with light purple trim, Freight Train.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Nice job by him to block that jab. And Freight Train goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
I love that.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both, and he goes down like a freight train. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym at least For once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.